Hello everyone and welcome back to FTL, Faster Than Light. Right, last we left off, we had just arrived on a new sector. But before we continue on and explore the rest of this galaxy, we have to rename our NG. I already have a name for them, and it is going to be, if this allows me, Lord Focus, which is my good friend who commented on the last video saying I could use his name. So, but one other person also commented, so I just tossed a coin. Okay, continuing on. We have a distress beacon and an unvisited location. Sorry about that. We will be going to the unvisited location. The only other ship at this beacon messages you. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. Dude, if you've been waiting months, I don't think this is a very profitable place. But we will continue and tear them apart. Because that's how we do. The usual tactics for now. Ooh, jeez. Oh, they have someone repairing. I'll always keep doing this. Please do not use my missiles without necessity. There we go, that was easy. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 missiles, 1 drone parts, 29 scraps. That's what I like to see. Now we can go for that distress beacon. Unfortunately, next we're gonna have to go into some nebulae. But, well, that's how the game works. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Well, you can do nothing but hail them. You watch helplessly as their ship smashes against a cruiser-sized rock. It's gonna be a real cruiser, isn't it? No. Well, that was disappointing. Danger, danger. You jump into a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves in to attack. We could outrun it, but it's an automated scout, so we are going to just... Oh, is that a flak cannon? That may not go so well for us. Oh, not a flak cannon. Is that ions then? Ooh, I've never seen this system before. What is this? Well, we won the battle anyway. What was that? I think it was some sort of hacking drone, maybe? The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 missile, 1 drone parts, 21 scrap. Which is pretty good. Now we have to check what's wrong with our oxygen. I don't think anything really. It was just, it went down to the time it was hacked. Fuckers, are you manning the shields? Yes you are, just the animation isn't actually there. Ooh, oxygen is dropping rapidly. Oh, okay. We gotta jump. But, ooh, I did not realize that. No, we need the oxygen before we jump, so let's unpower our weapons and power up the oxygen and medbay for a bit. I'm sorry everyone, I almost suffocated you. Ooh, Kristen, run! Get some healing. Come on people. Okay, oxygen is rising. That is what we would like to see. I'll be waiting until it's about 70 before jumping again. I'm so sorry everyone. Nebulae are bad. This is why I hate nebulae. Just no power. Like, can't even see things inside our own ship. Ugh, how terrible. Unfortunately, we have to go into another nebula. A heavily armed, a heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. This sounds like a trap, so I am not going to fight in this nebula. I'm just gonna get my systems back online as they should be and jump to frontier territories. A ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. We don't actually need fuel right now. Yeah, but sure, let's just top off. You have a store and more beacons. I would like to visit the beacons first. Do have a lot of scrap. Your jump leads to a remarkable binary star system. The view is beautiful, but there is nothing else around. Well, also disappointing. No. Let's see then. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Let's explore. You happen upon an abandoned mining site. A few mining drones were left behind and could be repurposed. Well, let's take this opportunity to see what upgrades we can get. At 133 scrap, with just a little bit of my hull damaged, I think I would like another shield part. Yeah. And I think I need 2 of these, yeah. Exactly. Got one extra power that can come in handy. So let's see what this store has in store for us. The ship engineer has set up a small shop here. Okay, well, I want to fix everything, of course. Ooh, burst laser crew. That requires a lot more power than I have. Boarding drones, combat drones, backup battery. Home bay, drone control. I would actually like a flag cannon a lot. I thought we could sell our drone parts somehow. Guess they haven't implemented that yet. Well, we're done here, so let's jump up. Ooh, so many stores on the way, what the hell? The space station here has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares. Got some crew, reverse ion field. Ooh. Repair arm. Nope. We're kinda out of scrap now, so... Not really a good idea to keep visiting the stores. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. Ooh, bad. They are powering their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. So, we can't let them do that. So, FTL first, shields next, weapon second. And I keep forgetting that I have changed my weapon's position. Got 2 on their FTL. Let's see if we can't take down those weapons because shields are hanging in there, but yeah, they're going down. And I am not yelling timber for them. We win. So far things are pretty easy in this sector. It will get a lot harder. Their ship breaks apart and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. Great. 45 scrap, that will give us something to use at the store, I guess. We could use more missiles. A transmission from the nearby planet indicates an outpost below which offers supplies to travelers. You send down an away party to check it out. Any personnel control? Yeah, no. Nothing. 4 missiles for 6 scrap? Mind if I do? Oh, never mind. I see how it is. Cats. Please do not destroy my things while I'm recording. That is bad. And we're good on fuel, nothing to sell. Let's jump ship. Oh, they'll surely come to this beacon. Should I risk it? Yeah, I'll risk it. Your scans reveal a mining base on a nearby planet long since abandoned. No life signs detected. Strange. And we have reached the exit. The Songridge beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let us continue then. And we will go to the engine homeworld. Since we have an engine in our party, I think that opens up a few opportunities for us. We will have to see. You have arrived in NG space. The mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Let's see then. We have a few beacons here we can visit immediately. And the exit is right here. So I think we can do this, that. And then these 3. Maybe circle around here and jump to the exit when the fleet is near. Yeah, I think we'll do that. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Well, saying yes is more fun than saying no. Great, I was worried no one would respond. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts to a small station a few jumps from here. We can't afford to pay another carrier, but they'll surely tip you generously. Well, we know they won't, but we'll take it anyway. 5 drone parts, if they give us any scrap, that will be worth it. Great, I uploaded their location to your star map. I'm running out of options, so I have no choice but to trust you'll do what you have agreed to. I added the quest marker to your map. My map. That changes things. Well, not a lot. If I want to go up there, I just have to beeline for it, I guess. Yeah, I have to come to this one, that, and might be close, but we'll try. I guess we'll skip this one, just to give us some more time. We'll jump to this one immediately. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail them to offer assistance. They respond, "Help! Our shields are down and we won't last long." We can try to shield their ship with ours, or not risk our ship, and that's what I'll do. I'm sorry. Yikes. You regretfully leave the area, not able to watch them get destroyed. A short while later, you get a second message. "We survived, no thanks to you. Don't think I don't know that the rebels are hunting for you. I'll be sure to tell them where you are the next time I see them. Fleet pursuit doubled for one jump. Guess we need to... Guess we need to haul ass. That was a new one, never seen that event before. An anti-ship in the vicinity, seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasts its surrender. Subject goal, wealth, NG motivation, survival, transfer of goods acceptable? We can accept their offer or explain that we're friendly. Well, we can use the thing, so we'll just accept. The NG obediently transfer over the goods and get on their way. Money for nothing. I hope this doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, of course. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help! We're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. No, I'm sorry. I am not sending any one of my crew to that death trap. You can't risk fighting some unknown alien on every backwater station you come across. You prepare to jump. Exactly. See, the game gets me. This one or that. I'm gonna jump there to see what's on the next two other beacons, because there might be a store and I'm starting to need a store. What at first seems to be a simple nebula is actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Well, there might be things that we can scavenge, so we're going to investigate. As you approach the wreckage, a Zoltan ship makes its arrival. It immediately mistakes you for one of the attackers, declares you as hostile aggressors in violation of Zoltan space, and opens fire. Oops. Well, they leave us no choice then. Let's get going. This music is so cool. The FTL soundtrack is actually one of my favorite. Ooh. They completely... Oh, okay, we hit this time. That is fantastic. We do not want to send the Artemis. Go burst laser go, finish them off. Okay, that was good for us. We get no fuel. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Ooh, I really hope there's a store nearby. Really do hope that. Or that we get some fuel through the event. Ooh. Darn it, not the Mantis. A mixed radar signal turns out to be a Mantis attack ship. Scavenging the remains of an NG carrier, they turn and fight. As usual, they send someone to hit on us. Let's see if we can't kill them. G-Rat, get out of there. Come on. Need to get that Mantis down. And while it's getting down, we also need to get the ship down. Let's not forget about that one. Okay, they teleported out. That's actually good. Everyone to your stations. The G-Rat might die if we get another hit, but I doubt we'll be getting another hit. Their weapons are... Their weapons continue to be down. I know, that was a little aggressive. Ooh, got another one. Queston! Queston! Help is coming, Queston! We win. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material, but no fuel, and now we have an engine, not an engine, a mantis on board. An enemy mantis, to be precise. That is never a good idea. Go focus. Help us out here. No salvation for you. Phew. Okay. Kristen, go back to your post. Dearth, go get healed. I do not like mantis ships. They're very good fighters and they always send someone on board. Okay, everyone is healed up. Go back to your places. Ah, a store. Thankfully. Looks like we'll be able to get our quest done. An engine ship hails. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. So we will buy all the fuel they can give us. Ooh, create single super shield barrier periodically. Still not worth. A flak cannon, and we can afford it. Yes. Mine. Let's see then. We have our flag. We will need power to power that flag too, to be precise. We have one, we get another. Ooh, and we need to upgrade the... Yes! Right! Also a good one. 35 scrap, which I do not have. That's gonna be a close call. It's definitely gonna be a close call. You arrive at the location given to you by the merchant. You are supposed to deliver drone parts to the station here. You find a small research station and discover that it's putting out a distress signal. Strangely, there is no response to your hails. I am so sorry about that. Dock with the station and investigate, or leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm starting to think that this run is doomed here. Oh good lord. A small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the mantis ship retreats. The engine offer you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. Okay, but that is not fuel. We're gonna be caught, aren't we? Oh dear. You found the exit beacon, but the rebels got there first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Okay. That is... definitely not the... Well, I'm gonna do the usual for now. This is definitely not ideal. We want that FTL drive charged as fast as possible. Come on. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of a beating here. That's normal. The elite fighters are very hard to beat. Even this early in the game. Though maybe if we get lucky... Ooh. Might definitely be winning this battle. Okay, do we get any fuel? We get one fuel. There is no time to salvage the enemy ship. You must jump away before cruisers get in firing range. And we shall. Mantis controlled, and it's our only option, so that's where we're going. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that is known to be home to the mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Yeah, about that. So we need to upgrade our weapon system. And still not enough, but we'll keep working on it. No stores in the immediate vicinity. And this is the only one that has access to 2 beacons. So that's where we're going to increase our chances of finding a store. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. I'm going to demand surrender because I'm really hoping they have fuel. You prepare to secure their cargo by force. They look like they don't want to fight. They are trying to escape. Ooh, hacking and drones. Oh no, it's a hacking drone. Ah. Okay, so... that flag cannon really would come in handy right now. In fact... No? I can't cheat you like that? Drat. Okay. We will send the Artemis to their shields, as usual, and try to get their FTL with the burst laser. Hacking our doors. Okay. Not a very useful thing to hack right now, but I'm done with that. Now their second Artemis will be headed for the drones. Actually, shields. It's not go down. Where did the Artemis go? Okay, that was their shields. And now their weapons. Ooh, they got my oxygen. What? Hacked down? Unpowered, destroyed. Okay, Focus, I need you on that. What else? I am gonna send the Artemis. Yeah, I'm gonna send the Artemis. I'm going to continue tagging their shields and their weapons. That drone is a problem, but I don't think we need to destroy the drone bay for it. Ah! That explains things. Okay, the Artemis has launched. The next one will go for the hacking drone. Oh! No need. Win. No fuel. Ah. That is bad. At least we got the oxygen back up. Let's get our sensors. Oh, Lord Focka. Ah. Oh well. Let's keep it that way anyway. But we do have enough to get another weapons. Power, now everything can power up except the firebomb, but we don't really want the firebomb. We want to sell that if we can. Yes! Oh, thank God we got a store. Ah. Identifying a mantis trading post ahead, you signal them so that your approach won't be taken as a threat. The leader hails you. You have scrap. Quickly, come dock before the warriors see you. Okay, we want to buy as much fuel as we can and sell these. Sell. Ah, precious fuel. Still not enough, we still want more. But that is some fuel. I'm going to buy all their missiles because we kinda need that. I'm gonna fix some of the hull. And yeah, ooh. The heavy laser, an ion blast. Nah, I think I'll continue with this one. But that actually brings us to wrapping up time, so that's it for this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and becoming a Patreon patron. Thank you for watching, and I will see you the next time. Bye bye!